Well, Harry, if you possibly can, so soon after the game's finished, pick the bones out of that for us.
Yeah, I mean, dreadful start, first 20 minutes. Obviously not the first time it's happened this season, so we need to start understanding moments better, understanding big games better. You're coming away to Anfield just like you was going away to St James's Park, and the same thing happened. So 20 minutes is one game, and then the 70 plus 5 minutes. We had chances. They had a lot of the ball, but I felt like the majority of the chances come to us. We hit the post. Alisson made some good saves, and over that period, we fully deserved to get back into the game. And yeah, overall, would have been one of the a really great comeback. And then yeah, that last 10 seconds, it's hard to put into words how that happens and why that happens. But yeah, we have to just try and move on from it and get ready for next week.
Has it been a wild range of emotions you've been through this afternoon? The disappointment with that first 20 minutes, pride at the comeback, and then obviously devastation now. Yeah,
I think over the course of this season we've shown to come back in a lot of games, and to do it here away at Anfield shows what we're capable of. But it's been to have the starts that we've had is just hard to even put into words. It's hard to even talk about. And
is today inexplicable on the back of it happening last week? You're talking about being unacceptable. It's a one-off that's happened twice in a week.
But there's only so many words you can use. The bottom line is you need to go out there and prove it not to be the case. We've conceded pretty much in the first minute the last 3 games we played, and yeah, look, it's down to us to go away and find a reason why, and then find out how we can improve the situation. But yeah, look, like I said, the last 75 minutes or whatever it was, we had some real good chances and deserved the 3 goals we did. But in these moments, in these games, you can't do what you've done at the end, because you come away with a totally different feeling. When you draw that game, it takes, even though it's not the 3 points we wanted, you take that point into the rest of the final 4. And now it's a feeling of just gut-wrenching defeat, and to get nothing from that, it's just it's hard to take.
Where are Spurs at the moment, Harry? What is the real Spurs? The Spurs we saw last week, the Spurs we saw in the first 20 minutes, or the one we saw for the last 70?
Yeah, well, look, the table don't lie. Where we are don't lie. We've got some fantastic players. We have some fantastic moments, but overall, as a team, we're not playing good enough collectively. We need to find a way to get through moments when things ain't going our way. We need to find a way of starting games away from home where you're not under the cosh straight away. So yeah, look, we deserve where we are, and that's what the league table is there for. So we have 4 games. This one's going to be hard to take, but we've got a week until the next game. We have to look at it back and try and move on.
Yeah, and lastly, I've interviewed you a couple of times this week, and you sound absolutely determined, absolutely committed to getting this club back on the path that you feel it should be. Is that very much the case?
Yeah, well, I live in the moment. I live in to give 110% in every day and every place I am. So yeah, look, there's loads of positives from today. We can't hide it. We can't just forget that because we ended up losing. We done some good things, and especially in the second half. But overall, football's about winning, and when you get back into a game like this, and you have to find a way to get the draw or even go on and get the win, and yeah, it's just a sucker punch for it to happen like that.
Thanks, Harry.
Cheers.
Position MRBEAR. Alors que se passe-t-il? Le buteur Hakim Ziyech est resté au sol.